Always ready. Always.
That needs to be.
Bring him out now and go.
Yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I declare if I'm
Well, I like it on the right side. The cord on the left side. All right, we're rolling.
All right, we're starting.
Dad,
Yes.
how you going?
Oh, fucking tired. Oh, sorry.
Just had a big dinner, big steak dinner, of course. We're here with Riley. We did the first one the other night, Dad. Now we have Riley with us at the table.
Yes, he better be nice.
Liz was.
How you feeling?
Good.
Yep.
That's good.
Liz is working, or she was here earlier today. She's not here right now, but we'll do lots with her over time.
Shout out to Uncle Steve.
Uncle
Coming
Steve
over,
was here
yeah.
this Arvo.
Helping out.
So, Dad, we
Yes.
were talking about, we were just talking stories last time.
Yeah.
Just old memories. It doesn't need to be in chronological order. It's just cool for us to hear them,
Right.
and for you, we can play them back for you and Uncle Steve and anyone who wants to hear them. But we spoke the other night about growing up in North Ryde, skating around, taking cars for joyrides.
No, we
Yeah.
own them.
Yeah. You were talking about going up to the El Rancho for the first time when you were 16.
Yeah.
And talking about going to your uncle or granddad or Bob. Who's Bob to you? Granddad or uncle or what?
Cousin.
Cousin.
Yeah.
And breaking into the
No, we're allowed to.
yeah. I'm just trying to get some
You're trying to get
charges.
me in
I'm trying to get you in
jail.
trouble. So, and I came around tonight before I take off for a little bit to do another one or a couple more, talking old stories. You got some footy stories
Yeah.
that I'm sure Riley would like to hear them.
Maybe.
Yeah. What do you mean, baby? Of course.
Well, we just turned the telly off and the bunnies are there.
Yep.
Now, in my house is a tiny little picture of me,
Yeah.
right? In that jersey.
Yep.
Yeah. I was the bunnies. That's what we were playing with. And there's a Paul Clark and his father was doing doing it for us. What do you call it? He was
Coaching.
coaching.
Yep.
Yeah. That was as I was about probably 7. They, back in the days, they didn't have to wait and all that. And so we went up from, let's say 7
Yep.
to nearly 12 and more. And he had 3 sons. And yeah, Blake I was playing with, we went around Sydney
Yep.
all the time. And Dad used to come. Mum was sick.
Yeah.
What was I going to say?
We're playing footy.
Yeah. So it's a little bit like Riley's
Yep.
because we won 8 times too.
Yeah. Right.
Something like that.
Something like a big feat like
we
that.
went everywhere. We went to the Coca-Cola thing. We
Yep.
won that. We won that.
Was that with the big banners and stuff?
Yep.
Like the
Yep.
big ones?
Yep. Which I haven't got anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish you kept them. That would have been cool.
Sue got it. And threw it out. No, I don't know. Yeah, so that was my playing footy as a young kid. You didn't have soccer.
No, they didn't know.
No one, well, only tough guys played footy.
Yeah. True.
back
So
in
there
those
was soccer.
days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just Dad was tough.
Yeah. So we went around a long time and we won. I had so many things which I should have kept them in the bedroom.
Was that just
Dad's.
outside of school? Or inside of school as well?
Both.
Do you mean trophies? You had lots of trophies?
I had heaps
No,
of
they were
stuff.
like the big,
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
banners, like the
Yeah,
big
yeah,
Yeah,
triangle
they're about
banners.
this big.
But you had trophies too.
Yeah.
I remember being young and I had some trophies in the garage that used to be yours or
Yeah, I
something.
told you she had it.
No, they stayed at your house.
No, I haven't got them.
No, well, not now.
I just seen a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some bloke's probably drinking
Yeah.
wine out of it at the back of
Yeah.
the servo.
Yeah.
But you started playing footy when you were 7 years old,
I think it wasn't that.
roughly 7.
Roughly, yeah.
And you went to what age playing footy?
Well, I kept going and we kept winning.
Flex.
Dad's place, the place down the field down the back. We used to play them all the time, and we all had fights and stuff and everything. Matt wasn't there. He was playing softly. He was off.
Well, that explains it these days.
Well, most of the blokes stopped at school.
Yep.
And I stopped because I became a paper boy.
Yeah, I've heard different stories, but keep going.
Yeah,
Playboy.
yeah, and smokes. But at school, they came to Fairfield.
Yep.
Right out there, like the big boys that are just playing there. And we'd go out there from the school. It'd take 3 hours to get there back in the days or something like that. Yeah, Fairfield. Oh, well, it's right out there. Yeah,
Wow.
it was a school thing.
Yep.
And they had big boys from the mountains.
And what age were you at this time?
Well, I stopped when I was 16,
Okay.
I think. But I probably went out and played with them for, because I got my job. Yeah, I kept. That was about the end of the time.
Yeah.
And then if we're going with the footy, the later years there, 21s footy, and Matt and all the old boys are still there.
Yeah.
And I had a girlfriend and friend, I can't remember his name now, and said
His name or her name?
Cyril.
Yeah.
And I had a year with this mob.
Playing footy.
Yeah, we got smashed.
So what I want to know is when you were playing footy, let's talk about like 15, 16 years old. Because when you're a young bloke, you're just running around really, like we saw that with Riley. But when you start playing like 14, 15, 16, what position were you playing on the field?
Hooker.
Okay.
But he was wearing a different number. What number were you wearing?
It used to be 12.
12.
Okay.
Yeah, 12 or 13, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're 12 now.
I'm 12 now, but a hooker's
Different,
number
yeah.
9 now.
Yeah.
And what, you a decent hooker or what? Because I've always heard good things about your footy days.
Well, I'll tell you a good story about footy. Holy Cross Hole.
Holy Cross, right.
The hooker. What's his name?
Benny Elias.
Benny Elias. Yeah, thank you. We used to. What do you do?
Play against him, train.
No, training with him all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he was a hooker.
He was a couple of years older, though.
He was 1 year older.
1 or 2, yeah.
Still to now, he's the best one ever.
Did he ever?
Yeah. He changed the whole thing.
Yeah, he's a
his
legendary
kicking in
status.
and everything.
Isn't so when you were training with Benny Elias, did he ever kind of say, "Oh, you're playing well, mate"? Or anything?
No.
Do you know who he?
Those days. Hey?
Did he know who you were?
Yeah, he was only 1 year old, other than me.
Did he ever get in a fight with him?
No, but I see him at school on the grass out there,
Yeah.
behind the rock. Where you have a smoke?
The Rock.
Every school's got
Okay.
that.
The Rock.
But so we would play against him just not
During
real,
recess and lunch.
Yeah. And he would kick the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just
he was
you or
he was
everyone?
tough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was the toughest guy at school. Came out wanting to hit him and fight him, and this guy's this high.
Yeah.
He's a hooker, but he's a wog. Oh, not a wog. He was he used to be a wogger or something. And this bloke came out, and this guy was tough. He was tough,
Yeah.
and he took him on and fucking whacked him.
Yeah.
That's how fucking good he was. He was he was the best player ever.
Yeah.
Really.
Who else did you? So you had Benny Elias, which is if you're an Australian and you've been in the NRL, it's a name that rings a bell.
Well, you wouldn't know, but back in the days, Paul Clark.
Yeah.
Like I said, that his son,
Yeah.
who I was playing all the time, he made it to first grade for Balmain. And Paul Bevan, Matt's mate, I played with him for years.
Yep.
But I can remember him, Paul Clark, big bloke, big out the front, skinny legs.
Yeah.
And I was there watching it. And this guy had a go at him. They stopped. And he smashed him in the middle of the fucking thing. And I said, "Good on you, Clarky."
What's the story when there was like two brothers, they're two wogs, two big fellas, and they came out running on the oval and you pumped them?
I can't remember that.
I remember this story.
I don't know.
What do you remember?
Something like this. It was two wogs. They were two big wog fellas.
Yep.
And then everyone was scared to take them on or something like that. And then you took them on. I don't know, it was you or your brother took them on.
Would have been Steve.
Yeah, and then either Steve took him on because he was a hard cunt and you thought you were pretty hard too. So you ran out and all got in a fight and it was a massive fight out in the oval.
I can't remember.
Yeah, right.
No, I can't.
I do remember something like that. It
remember
was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? You quit playing footy because you got a job.
And the girlfriend.
Yeah. That's the
What
story
was her
I've
name?
heard.
What was her
Do you
name?
still miss her?
Hey?
Mandy?
Handy?
Yeah, you probably.
Yeah, he still rings at me.
So, because we're on the topic of footy, you probably got 1,000 stories. But were you going to Balmain games on the weekends when you were younger with your old man, or what?
No.
Watching on telly, or
No, we used to get the bus down there.
Yeah.
And out the back there, you rip the thing open and get in for free.
The fence.
Yeah.
Were they down near the
everyone-
trees?
Hey?
The trees? Down at the
On
tree
the
end
other
or the
side.
other one?
Yeah.
of Leichhardt? Are you talking about Leichhardt? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a big thing when Riley's playing there, and we take you down and you talk all the stories from it. So you weren't really going to watch the footy that much?
Nah.
Yeah.
I sort of, after I stopped playing, like I see, 21st, yeah, that's what they used to do, the last thing.
Yeah.
I played there, and a couple of old blokes I used to play against.
Yep.
And because Matt was in there, I played against him, and it was a funny day. What's his name? Ricky Galuzzo.
Wait. Who?
Ricky. I don't know.
Here he goes talking about his
How did I
imaginary
get that
random
out?
ghost.
I don't did it.
Ricky
Galuzzo.
Galuzzo.
So he was there. There's a funny thing with me and Ricky.
Yeah, he's your imaginary friend.
No, we were training for Holy Trace, right? So we must have been, because I was driving my Datsun. I would have been, what,
You know the Datsun
17?
you didn't keep? Yeah, I know it. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
The one that got away.
So we finished that, and Ricky, he used to like to have a little,
Okay.
Little ching chong.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you call it when you smoke it?
Bong.
A bong.
No, the other one.
Joint.
A joint,
Yes.
yeah. So I drove down there.
Bit of Marley.
And this is funny. I shouldn't have done it, but I said, "Come on, give me some."
Yeah.
Right? So and anyway, we wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning in my car.
He was stoned.
Sitting there. So you smoked it and just got knocked out. Went to
knocked
sleep.
out, had too much.
Jeez,
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But
I know, 'cause-
Once I saw got Galuzzo, I remember it now.
Yeah.
And he goes, "What time is it?" What did I say? I don't know.
3
3
o'clock.
a.m.
o'clock or something like that. I said, "Fuck, I got to go home, mate." Rick was a good guy.
Yeah.
Ricky.
Who?
Rick, yeah. And there's the the bloke who runs the school, the biggest guy. What is he?
Benny Elias, you're saying.
No. What I'm saying
Well,
that
the priest
The
or
principal.
something.
the principal,
Yep.
proper guy. This is another funny thing that we had. And we laughed and laughed and that. And that's about Ricky Galuzzo.
Yep.
So because he's done this guy who was the top
The principal.
principal,
Yep.
yeah, he wanted to play because we're going so good. So he had 1 year with us, I think, and we still won.
Yeah.
But I remember the day, and he was a short fella, bit, you know, but like he's a teacher, you know, so they're a bit pussy.
Pussy. Right
Yeah.
And he said to Ricky, run at me.
The principal said
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I
He
remember
said,
this story,
come
yeah.
on, I want to see how tough you are.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, you can ask Matt. Was he there? I think he was.
Yeah.
And he said, righto. And he rang him, and he fucking went, bang.
Mate.
Yeah. And there's blood coming out of his ears.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And then he goes, I want you to do it again. He says, you don't want that again, do you?
Really? He didn't get, well, the principal was asking for it, so he wouldn't get in trouble.
Yeah, he was a principal, but he was the coach.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he
fair
was
enough.
trying to say, I want you boys, come up, get in.
And what?
It was so funny. Ricky was like a little Italian fucking thing, you know.
Wog.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's the funniest guy, though.
Yeah.
Funniest guy. Because he was always on the...
Yeah. But were you playing footy with him as a young bloke?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was holding me up in the screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's
So-
in the days I was in the middle with him, and we'd have a bigger bloke on the other side.
Yeah.
I remember that. We always had the big fella, me, and him.
Now, this might be obviously more for Riley to hear, but what was when you were playing? What was your... Because you've passed on a lot of knowledge to Riley when he's playing and told him this and that about, like, you know, always get back up, don't show him you're hurt, things like that. What was your mentality when you were playing footy?
Win.
Win? Yep.
Yeah. That's so common in
Yeah.
like same with my coach. Obviously, there's the mentality with everything else, but winning, there's something about winning.
Well, everyone
But
loves to win,
like,
but...
everyone loves to win, but like, I know that was good to hear from you, actually. That was pretty
So
good.
what about, like, what was Popo's, your dad,
Yeah.
our Popo,
Yeah.
what kind of stuff was he saying to you before and after a game?
He didn't really say much to you, eh?
Nah.
I mean, he just let you play.
Well, Dad played footy.
Yeah,
in the,
that's like...
he played footy,
Yep.
and he was bald
Yep.
when he was playing.
he's 22.
Newtown and stuff around that spot.
Yep.
That was like
Newtown.
in Sydney. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know where he got how much he got, but see, back in the days, Mum wasn't good, so I don't think Mum ever come to watch me.
Yeah?
Yeah, Steve came, and and Jack, Dad
Yep.
used to drive me up to all the games.
Yep.
Yeah. He never said anything.
So he just kind of was chill, laid back about it,
Yeah.
just let you have your fun.
Yeah. Well,
Alright.
it was. Well, it was really.
Well, I guess back then they might not have seen the bigger picture of what it could lead to, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that might have been
Sort
a
of.
thing.
Yeah.
Like, because people they're living really well these days off playing footy, which you probably feel the pressure of all the time, like
Well-
trying to make it to that. But back in the day, all the best...
Well, they were even harder back those days.
Well, that's what I'm
like
saying.
Paul Bevan, Clarkey, sat in their ass
Mm.
every week for a while. And that's why another good mate that I had played with,
Mm.
he just got the shits. So I'm sitting there, I want to play. And this guy was he was mad, he was stupid, he would knock anyone's head off. And he's sitting there. He said, fuck this. Oh, sorry.
Be careful, yeah.
Yeah, I still remember it, and that's why I stopped. I said, "Well, a lot of the boys are going now, you know." And then
So what happened when you did stop? What did you do
me,
after that? Yeah.
I had a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you play any sport at night or on a weekend or whatnot?
I think you know.
Yeah, I do.
Um,
Do you know
well,
what you did after footy?
well, tennis.
No.
What?
I've heard that you played your footy, played like a madman. You and Steve for a little bit there were called the Bulldozer Brothers, and we were a good footy player. But I heard when you wrapped it up once you met the love of your life, Mandy. I heard that you played indoor soccer for a bit, and you actually broke a bone or got really injured yourself playing indoor soccer, but you never got injured playing footy on
I
the
knew
field.
he went back to soccer.
Yeah.
I played soccer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Was it indoor though,
That
or
was
outdoor?
Trog and Dave Mead and
Yeah.
Glenn Birdie.
Yeah.
And it was like Steve had a go.
Yeah.
What's his old mate? Pookie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you have fun playing soccer for a bit with all those boys?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Well, I guess
Where did
it's-
it take you, Dad?
Eh?
Where did soccer take you?
Just good times.
Yeah, no, but it took you overseas,
Red.
mate.
After even like I used
Dad
to, I have
represented
to
Australia.
work.
You and Dad have represented Australia.
Yeah,
and I
but you've
haven't.
been overseas for something too, which I've never really thought about it till now, but you were doing something that you loved, you know, to a certain point, and you got to go overseas and do it with your friends. He's doing something he loves. He's got to go to New Zealand and do something with his friends. What have I been doing?
Skating.
So it's pretty cool to think about it that you can find something you love and it's got to take you to another place in the world, which is pretty cool. But you were joking just then when you said you played tennis, right? Or did you actually play
Dad
tennis?
used to go like a couple afternoons and play tennis. That was pretty good.
Oh,
I
right.
remember hearing stories like this.
Jack,
Yeah. No, I do.
all my life
Yeah.
I could do everything
Yeah.
until now.
Yeah. Well,
No, we had a thing on Wednesday nights.
yeah.
We had two little dogs.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that ate the other.
Yeah. And the one that got shot.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. We'd go down there. Dad was there. He'd have a little hit.
Yeah.
Steve, I think, came over with his girlfriend. And, well, it was at that time. Well, it was Mandy.
Yeah.
And her dad came and played.
Yeah.
Then I got into cricket again. I hated cricket.
Yeah. I hate cricket.
It was. But this was inside.
Yeah. Yeah. Indoor cricket.
Yeah.
I remember you played indoor cricket
Yeah.
when we moved up to Berkeley Vale. So when I was alive and I can remember things, used to go to the indoor centre and play a bit of indoor
Oh,
cricket.
yeah.
I don't know who it was with, but that just flashed back to me.
Ian Boyle.
You know, on the corner.
No, it was, no. Dad said
Maybe.
Dad Ian
It was
Boyle
at
and Con
you know,
used to
the
go
indoor
play
on the
volleyball.
corner on-
yeah.
Yeah, but you used to play volleyball there. I used to fill in sometimes. That was the site
And Con.
with Con. and Con.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude.
It was like every.
He
Like,
thought he was
Thursday
good.
night.
He was pretty good.
Yeah.
But he's old.
Dude, my mum used to coach tennis. Can you believe that?
Oh, actually, no. I remember
Yeah,
your mum
she's
saying
probably
that.
told you. Yeah, right. But the footy, because I hear you talk about you stopped playing footy when you were 16.
Yeah,
Looking
yeah.
back on that,
Then I
and
came home with one more go.
yeah, but what my question was going to be is, did you wish you never stopped and just kept going through that 17, 18, 19 years of age?
I had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I played a couple of games with her. And their family was it's a little bit like Ruby in the family. Like
They've been
that.
like how they go
Yeah.
to watch Riley.
They came and watched me and do that.
Yep.
And he liked me so much he'd give me, like you, steaks and beers and everything. It's like what you're doing is what I did.
Mm.
Yeah.
Crazy how the world works like that, though.
Yeah. You know, like then I had what's it called? Inside
You about to tell us about your indoor roller skating disco days? Or?
With the tights on.
No, what do you call it? They just won.
Netball.
No,
Basketball.
Soccer.
no.
They just won.
How can
The
you
Mariners.
not know? Come on, it's
Ping pong.
no.
Is it a sport?
No, yes, it's a big one. It's on now. They're winning in overseas there. See, this is
Rugby.
Is it a game with a ball?
yes, and you roll it and you hit the things.
Bowling. Can you roll
The
it?
most biggest thing in the world.
Bro, I'm trying to think.
Cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I was going to say
Jeez.
cricket, I hate cricket.
Jeez, but
not on the
Oh, jeez, I'm trying to show these blokes what it is, and
Yeah.
they think they cricket.
What about cricket?
Ricket.
Yeah, we played inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when I had the girlfriend there,
Mandy.
yeah, or
Shout
whatever,
out, Mandy.
yeah, and he used to be he used to play like that.
Mandy's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was pretty good, and he said, "Can I come in?" I said, "Bloody hope you can, mate." Yeah, and he liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we go home, we'd have a beer here, and
You said Mandy's parents used to look after you a bit, eh?
oh, they did, yeah,
Good on them.
yeah.
How long were you with Mandy for? Don't get upset on me. I just we'll touch on it and then we'll brush past it.
3 or 4.
Years.
Yeah.
Right.
Years.
But I used to stay at their
I know,
house,
years.
and
Yeah.
she would make me things for going to work and all that.
Yeah.
But even back in that, I mean, one of the time I got the taller, I had a motorbike,
Yep.
Steve's, and I had the Earls on there. And I drove around there with that, and I thought, oh, what are they going to say about this?
Yeah.
He didn't care.
Nah.
No, it just sounds like, honestly, the same
Same as Riley.
as
Yeah.
what you do. And for you to have to do that is really good.
Oh
It is
yeah.
really good.
Yeah, you got,
Awesome.
yeah, you got a good family that's going to look after you too. Yeah. But see, that's when Mum was dying.
Yep.
Yeah. They come.
They came. I was
Yeah,
about
of
to
course,
ask what they were
yeah.
very supportive throughout all that.
Yep. And after that, for another year or so, they'd get Dad to come over for dinner.
Oh really?
Oh, she was a good lady.
Yeah.
A lovely,
Beautiful.
lovely lady. The best lady I've ever known. Said me, my mum.
Apart from our mums.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're talking about like Mandy's mum and dad?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 She was just a great lady. And
They sound
anyway, we
nice.
broke up and went all our ways. And Glennie Burkett, his dad was at this place, and it was going down. So he got all the boys down there. And I said, oh, yeah, I'll go down,
Yeah.
stay there. Because they were living in their little houses, these guys. Like I was going home, whatever. And one day there, I'm out there talking to the boys, and this lady comes behind me and grabs me. Whoa. Mark! Oh, hello. Good to see you. Oh, I love you, she said. Why did you do that? Oh, I didn't do anything.
You're talking about Mandy's mum.
Yeah.
Um.
She loved me.
Yeah.
Same as like yours is going to be the same if you keep going. Yeah.
So, who broke up with who, or was it just a timing thing? You just thought this was time to pack it up, or did you leave her, or what?
I want a cruise.
Yeah, you're a young bloke, so it's understandable.
Yes.
I mean, probably a good thing you wouldn't have had us if you stayed with her. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old days, mate.
So how old are we then now?
So you gave up footy,
Yeah.
went chasing
Oh,
Mandy. Did he ever? What happened
I
in
had
between
one
that?
last game, right?
Right.
And guess where they put me on?
What?
Wing.
Wing.
You didn't like it?
and
No, he's not a winger.
And I got
Wingers
got
today got to buy the beers, you know.
I got the last. I got a try.
Oh, did ya?
Yeah, and Matt, even Matt went one day. he was in the old team because I was doing the papers and the milk thing and all that.
Yeah.
So I had to let it go. I was having money, going out,
Yeah.
doing that, getting a car, do that. And,
Wait, you were doing the milk?
Yeah. Anyway, so the last time, I think it was the last time, maybe or not, and Matt was there. Ricky's on my side. A couple other blokes from the other teams came over, and we had to have red shirts on. Yeah, and they used to say a thing in the days, something like there was a thing to say when you're in the what do you call it? Not the hooker. What's the whole thing?
On the wing.
No.
In the team.
In the team. So, what's his name?
Ricky Galuzzo.
Ricky.
Who?
He rings it.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was. And it was fight on. Bang.
Oh, he's punched on.
Yeah, everyone.
Really?
And
Like
anyway,
cattle dog.
so I'm I was there, and I probably miss some things here. But,
It's all right, just keep going.
But I still remember that happened. It was Ricky was there, a couple other blokes, and we're getting done.
Mm.
And so Ricky does just say, dickhead. Everyone came out fighting. Guess who the first bloke came at me?
Yeah.
And he's like this, I'm like this, and it's Matt Hanson. And he's gone, okay, boys.
So you didn't fight?
No, we didn't
Oh, that
fight.
would've been funny.
He probably could have got me, the old bastard.
You went to school with Matt, yeah?
I did, yeah.
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 He was
I
in
played
your year?
soccer with him too,
Yeah, he was in your year at school or
the whole time.
You told me a story years ago about Matt.
Yeah.
You might not remember it. It just was funny because when you're a young bloke, you think this stuff's funny. But you told me a story about some Matt in the toilets that some bloke was trying to piss out the window or something. Have you heard this one?
No.
You don't remember it?
God.
Yeah.
No.
So this is my memory of it. I was young when you told me this, and I thought it was funny. I remember going to Matt Hanson's one day, going, "Don't tell you, man." But you were young blokes in primary school, like little school, and you were in the boys' toilets, going to the toilet on the trough, and someone said, someone bet, you can't like reach the window with it.
Oh yeah.
You know this?
Oh no, that wasn't at school. It was I don't know. It was when I think it was Steve and Jono and Pookie
Yeah.
at the racing car. and
Oh, it
stuff.
might have
Yeah.
been Pookie,
Yeah,
not
it
Matt.
might have been. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember the story now? What happened?
Yeah. Well, we ran out of piss. Had no beers,
Mm-hmm.
and there's younger fellas there. And I was smashed
Yeah.
more so than Jono and Pookie and that.
Yep.
And I said, mate, you got any beers? Oh, yeah, mate. Okay. Right. Oh, thanks, Betty. Give me another one from me, mate, will you? and right, so we're halfway up the top of the thing there, right? And we had to, because you could, back in those days, there's a middle in there.
Yeah.
And there were cars and camping. And I was that smacked. I fell over at the fence. Everyone's there going, where's he gone? I'm down here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, my story was Pookie. I think it was Pookie or Matt, one of the two, one of those blokes. You was somewhere, and my memory tells me, I remember you telling me it was like in primary school, like you were young blokes, because this is what you do when you're young, you're just silly. And you were in the toilets pissing, and someone said, you can't like piss up into the window there, on the windowsill or whatever. And then one of them, Pookie or Matt, was like, yeah, I can. And went to do it and went so high that they fell back and pissed all over themselves or something like that. I remember you telling me a story like that. It's a classic story.
I'll tell you the story now. This just why, because it's come up.
Yeah.
We were at Bathurst, right?
Right.
And Pookie, a couple other blokes, and me and Jono, and we're all drinking.
Yeah.
Of course. And Anyway, we had some ice. So Steve decided, well, I think it was Pookie, really.
Yeah.
Pookie. He's throwing things at this bloke. And it's like this, right?
At the bottom of Crush Corner.
Yeah.
Dad's at the top.
Not right
You're
up
going
the top.
Bathurst right
Yeah,
now.
Bathurst.
Mate,
Yeah.
I might need to put
I
another
reckon-
battery in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only taken a minute. And so, yeah, Pookie said something. He threw the thing at this bloke.
Yeah.
He was down there, and we're up here. And this is a great thing,
Yeah.
actually. I'll tell you, it was funny, real funny. So this bloke goes, "Hey, what are you doing or something?" Steve's throwing another one. Anyway, he stands up,
Yeah.
and once he gets further,
Is he getting bigger?
he's a monster.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Walking up the hill.
So Steve got a good hit on him, and then the guy grabbed him, and I'm there. Steve, you right? Get him off me! So I grabbed this guy, and he's going to bite me. I'm getting out of here.
He's gonna bite you.
Oh, he's a monster. Yeah. And Steve had a big black eye.
A souvenir from
A
Bathurst.
year and
Yeah.
a day and a two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere in between. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, you got lots of Bathurst stories. We might save them, but just because we've got to be wary the camera's about to die, I told you during the week to think of some good stories, and I think you did.
That was pretty
You
good.
said you wanted to talk about footy. It'll probably come up a few more times, but I thought because we got Riley here jumping on, pass on a bit of knowledge and a bit of stories so he can hear, because the footy stories are more important for him than, I guess, any of your children.
Wait, did Popo ever say this like famous phase? Not phase. What's the word? Famous wisdom that you used to tell me all the time.
Which one?
They can't run without heads.
Without heads now.
That's a
Heads.
good
No,
one.
it used to be heads,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
it went because then Mitch Wellstead came into my team, and then Mitch used to be the legs tackler.
Yeah.
And then Dad would always go, they can't run without legs.
Yeah,
But it
right.
used to be heads because that's how they used
Yeah,
to
right.
have a go back in the day.
Well,
Tackle them around the head.
thanks for having another cool conversation with us, Dad.
Yeah.
We'll have more, of course.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Oh, 8 years.
What?
You'll be overseas.
I'll be back, mate. All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
See yous.
Right. Good boy.